Hello everyone. Well, today we're going to take this 1976 Kawasaki KH500 H1 out for a maiden voyage shakedown. So first thing we're going to need to do is get over to the gas station. Finally got the paperwork transferred, so I've got a paper plate on it, but my friend had bought it on lost title, so here in Washington State that takes 3 years to clear. I've got 13 more months to wait for it to clear, so that's able to transfer over. So September 2024 I get the title. So the bike's still cold, and it's fired up. Oops, my pants caught. Oh, sweet music. Well, what jacket to wear on a Cowie H1? You know, I've got regular Dionysi with no names on it, which would have been perfect. Or, oh shoot, did I run out of fuel? Gosh, that's cold. I've got a old leather Harley bomber jacket. Mess with people, that would have been fine. I think I need to put this thing on the reserve position. Yeah, it's running out of fuel on the on position. Need to go to reserve. There we go. But I got this Ducati keychain. Threw the keys on there, yeah. Threw on old vintage style Ducati leather jacket. You know, people don't know what these bikes are anymore. You're two-stroke on the road. I can't remember last time I've heard one on the road, so yeah, let's make it a Ducati today. Yeah, bike did not want to run on the on position, so fuel is pretty low. Put it on reserve. It's working. All these years riding a modern bikes, you get on this little H1 and the bike feels tiny. I zeroed out the trip meter on here. The trip meter is reading 110, the same as the odometer was. But now it's fitting to zero out the trip meter for my first official ride on the bike. How accurate the speedometer is. Let's get down to the gas station here on the corner and top her off. Boy, this feels nice. Listen to her. Got to get used to where that rear brake is since it's pretty low. Turn to neutral. Okay, she warmed up fairly good. Set idle now. Modern bikes sure sound a heck of a lot different from this one. Alright. Unfortunately, this has got a reproduction fuel cap. So it uses a different key now. Maybe down the road I could get it rekeyed. Honestly, I like the earlier style without the keys. I don't know if the 75 has a key or not, if it worked. $5.39 a gallon. $5.40. Okay, so we need it to be on reserve to get here. This will give us a good idea how much of this fuel is the main. I believe it's supposed to be a 4-gallon tank. Looks small though. Very small and slim. Yeah. I'm not going all the way up to the top. So 3.488. So 3.5 gallons just about if I put a little more in there. So I'm guessing 3.5 on the main and half gallon on reserve. I'd have to go look at the specs to see if it says what the differences are, but I guess that's a safe bet. You figure these don't get good fuel mileage, so how you doing? All right. Gotta love all bikes. One kick, one arm. Well, let's take her down some side streets. Oh, she makes some beautiful noise. Yeah, those two bikes pulled in. Really didn't even look at this old bike. Kicked her over, their head snaps right over. You don't hear these. My foot's got to get used to where that rear brake is on here. Front brake works really nice. Nice disc brake. See that trail of smoke behind you? Yeah, mirrors, rear view, absolutely useless. They're nothing but a buzz. vibration in the bars. It's a good thing you have these vintage waffle type, I guess you call them waffle type grips. It should help with the vibration. It's got a decent seating position, very upright, comfortable. But honestly, I put some low flat track bars on here. Okay, she warmed up a bit, cleared her throat. You rolled on smooth, and right about 6,000 it picked up. I'm sure some rejetting will probably help it. The airbox snorkel has already been removed on this bike. It's not on here. So that frees up the airflow. There are no baffles in these stock pipes. The baffles are gone. So that also frees up the exhaust to make the extra power. Just need to make sure she's jetted right. But even with that, the airbox snorkel removed, I think that intake system is still very restrictive, because when I was going through the carbs to balance them out to sync them, with the air boots disconnected, intake boots disconnected from the airbox, the bike hardly wanted to run. It was so lean. Right now my options I'm toying with is going through rebuilding these carburetors, getting the Richner system cleared out, checking, doing the rejetting on it, but being the old school hot rodder I am, with the idea of putting some more modern Mikuni flat slides. Okay, got to turn my headlights on. They're on now. Yeah, I would like some Mikuni flat slides on here. Looks like somebody had an accident. Something down there. Some people putting the 34s are going as big as 34s on here, and the stocks are 28. They say it makes a lot more power that way. You don't want to snap the throttle on, it's more of a roll that throttle on. So I'd like a bit better response than you would with going carbs for max power. So I've been debating between 30 or 32s. Something a little bit better, but still good response. Yeah, mirrors are worthless. I can't see who's behind me. nice. Vintage single piston front disc and a rear drum, they have a nice feel to them. Oh, that was nice. The old sheriff deputy, he looked at the bike and he had a smile on his face. Gave me a nod and he smiled. Someone who knows what he was looking at. Dropped a couple gears, got on it, just left a trail of smoke behind me. Yep. Cruising, you little mist. It smokes, just like the proper two-stroke. Yeah, you definitely feel the difference on the way the bike pulls once it hits 6,000. Then it just revs up a lot quicker and freer. You know, that could all be improved with proper jetting. But like I said, I think I'd rather spend the time playing around with jets with more modern Mikuni flat slides, something that I've got no issues getting proper jets for, and a handful of them at better prices, and gaining a little bit more performance. So, stock size is 28. Even 28 flat slide will improve the performance over these round slides. So I think 30s, 32s, somewhere in there would be nice, you know, especially when you're hitting some twisty roads. shakedown ride. So far everything feels good. Need to adjust the levers, brake lever, clutch lever down a little bit. But I think that can wait until I get the other bars for it. One thing, every time I step on that rear brake, when I first get my foot on it, I don't feel it there. Don't feel it till you get it pushed down a bit. Just got to trust myself that my foot's on there. Before I take this on a longer ride, I got to pick up some injector oil. Sometime during the week or next weekend, I'll pop in the local on the Yamaha shop, pick up some Yamaha lube for it. Well, the neutral light's not working, and I believe there is no neutral switch on the tranny. It's just a regular plug, which is fine for when I switch over the flat slides, because the flat slides will need that space. So here we are. Beauty. Glad you guys could come along for the ride.